Hi, it's Preksha from Scoremore PT, and in this video, I'm going to do two most repeated listening fill in the blanks questions that appears in the exam every second day. Let's start with these questions.
Now that story has been scotched as a part of a contingency planning, but it was a symptom of the dramatic turn of events in South Australia, and it flushed out other remarks from water academics and people like Tim Flannery, indicating that things were really much worse than had been foreshadowed even earlier this year. So is Adelaide, let alone some whole regions of South Australia, in serious bother? Considering that the vast amount of its drinking water comes from the beleaguered Murray, something many of us outside the state may not have quite realized. Is there a predicament, something we have to face up to as a nation?
Predicament, beleaguered regions, regions, and this one was foreshadowed, foreshadowed, correct? Academics. Right, this was your first answer. Make sure to memorize all the spellings for this question as well. Let's do the next one, which is the another most important question that comes in your exam.
Those of you who've never heard of the term Neo-Latin may
We
be
have
forgiven for thinking it's a new South American dance craze.
If you
If you're puzzled when I tell you it has something to do with the language of Romans, take heart. Over the years, many classes who have confessed they are not really sure what it is either. Some have assumed that they are so-called late Latin, written at the end of the Roman Empire. Others have supposed it must have been something to do with the Middle Ages. Or perhaps it's that pseudo-Latin, which my 5- and 7-year-old boys seem to have gleaned from the Harry Potter books, useful for spells and curses that they zip one another with makeshift paper ash ones. No, in fact, Neo-Latin is more or less the same as the Latin that was written in the ancient world, classic Latin. So what's so new about it?
Puzzled, confessed, assumed, clean, pseudo-Latin, cleaned, and ancient. Another tip that I would like to give you here is that there are three blanks that are after have dash, some have dash, seem to have dash. अगर आपकी ग्रामर स्ट्रांग है, अगर आपको ग्रामर रूल्स आते हैं, तो आपको पता होना चाहिए इफ योर ब्लैंक इज आफ्टर हैव, थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब विल कम. आंसर सबमिट करने से पहले मेक श्योर टू प्रूफ रीड ऑल योर आंसर्स बिफोर यू प्रेस नेक्स्ट इन द एग्जाम. If you are struggling with your PT, you can let me know. My number is in the bio. Thank you.